Welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful day here in Michigan. It's tax day, April 15th, right? Yeah. All right, new choke cable for this here M602. I've got the correct battery in here. Means we can get rid of this one. And yeah, we'll change this all out. I'm gonna put that choke cable on, and I hate to do it, but I think I'll get rid of the house switch here of ignition. So yeah, she's gonna be something. So we soon I'm working on the next one. So oh, I hear Nicholas coming. He's excited. He isn't 16 yet, but we bought a new truck for him, or a new to him truck. He was so excited, he just took it up to the end of the driveway and back. But anyways, I used to own that truck, and we bought it back from a friend of mine who I sold it to, and I sold to him at what he thought was a decent price, and he sold it back to me what I thought was a decent price. It doesn't always work out that way, but no, Nicholas here, he's excited. For you not 6-liter fans, I love that truck. I had it bulletproofed when I owned it. What, are you gonna go back again? But yeah, that's a 2006 King Ranch. It's got a few miles on her, but yeah, it's done everything. It's got everything done to it. It's got a new transmission, new radiator, and some other stuff too. But like I said, I had the motor gone through when I owned it, which is only a few years ago. Well, it's probably more than just a few. You know how time flies. But he's tickled pink. So it does have a tuner on it for reasons, but Dad's gonna be in control of that. So he, because kids are kids, and I used to be a kid, so I'm well familiar with what kids do with stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty nice. You know, it's over almost 20 years old, that truck is already. But all right, so let's get back at her, shall we? So I got this, and I've got to figure out I think I've got my M670 figured out why it doesn't. It'll start but won't stay running. I'm losing. It doesn't have any. Anyways, it loses power to coil once it's back to the on position. So I think I got that figured out. But that'll be a different video. But for today, we're gonna work on this one. So I think we'll get these cables disconnected here. We'll get that choke cable ran. I'm hoping I can just take this plate off here and get everything. If not, we'll take the hood off. Yeah, man, it's almost like 70 degrees today. No rain today, but who knows if tomorrow we'll have rain. So all right. Let me see, where is the hole for the choke? Oh no, right there. Oops, sorry, it's right over there. All right, so I'll have to take that one off too. Okay, we can handle that and run it back over here. All right, that's got to be better than this, although this did work. So okay, all right, well, I'll get everything cleaned up out of the way here, and I'll bring you back. Okay, well, after some persuading with the impact screwdriver thing here, I got all these screws loose. So let me see, I don't know how well you can see from there. Move you over here. Okay, there. Now maybe you can see. I'm almost sweating today. I kind of pulled a fast one on Nicholas. I knew he'd be excited to go get this truck after school and track practice. Yeah, that would be neat if I did have such thing as tractor practice. But anyways, he got in the vehicle and I said, oh, we got bad news. What? You know, he got like all disgusted and excited. I said, well, Big Jim, that's the guy we got the truck back from. He's not gonna be around till 4:15. It's like 3:45. So I guess I took advantage of a situation. I was gonna say, and he'd have believed it too. Oh, your mother wants to wait a little while. We're gonna, you know, put money towards something else instead of your truck. Oh man, yeah, that would have upset him. So I didn't say that, but yeah, it brings me joy. I know it cost me money, but see my kid happy. You know, and he's not getting, you know, a brand new truck, and you know he put up half the money. So and we did the same thing for Jacob. So and I gladly do it again. All right. So part of the choke cable is in there. Oh, I can feel it. All right. Oil line is fighting me. I can see why the tack doesn't work. I'll show you that in a minute. So I think, can I get to that oil line? You know how it is. If I unhook that oil line, then it's going to start leaking. Okay, let's see if we can unhook the other end. How's that? Oh, let's see. Yeah, because here's the other end of the tack cable. That end is hooked to the tractor, and here's the other end. Yep, it's pulled out of there probably. That can be replaced. I don't think I'm going to replace it, but oh, let's see, which oil line is it? Can't do that one. Okay. Well, no, I still got to be able to get in there though. I was thinking I could just drill that out. Well, yeah, I wonder if I take this side panel off, if I can reach up in there and do something too. So, oh, just thinking here. I don't know how well you can see in there. I can't even hardly see. So, that's it. Yeah, it's this oil line here. So if I unhook it here, will that give me enough? Well, let's try it. Okay, well, I loosened up that oil line, like I said, and kind of fished it up a little bit. Now let's see if we can get her unhooked. See what size that is. It looks like a 5/8 or 9/16. Let's see. Is it the 9? Yes, it is the 9. Okay. The whole thing turning on me? Nope. Okay. Get that loosened up. Oh, big auction sale this weekend. It's kind of a, when I say family holiday, I mean just the men in my family. Except for my brother. He'll go, but it isn't the highlight of his spring. Here, I'm gonna move you back here, I think. See if you can see. But anyways, while I'm talking to you, it's a neighboring county, but not all that far from me. It's kind of a big deal. They'll have tons of people there. They'll usually have 4 or 5 auctioneers going, and they'll be going all day long. It's a fundraiser for one of the local fire departments. They do not have online bidding, so you got to be there, and you got to drop your light, apparently. Anyways, like I was trying to say, it's the Argyle Township, that's in Sand Lake County, consignment auction. They'll have anything and everything. Once in a while there's a Moline there. There was a Moline there last year. I mentioned it, and it was just when I started the channel, not too long after that. But I couldn't go. My anniversary is about the same time, and I promised the missus that we'd go somewhere for our 20th anniversary. And if you remember, that's when we went to Hocking Hills, Ohio, which we had a great time. We actually talked about going back, taking the kids in the near future. So we'll see. It's a nice area, lots of stuff to do. But we're definitely not going this Saturday because we're going to the auction sale. Me and both boys, it's the open day of turkey season. I think the boys are going to do that. Anyway, they're going to go do that, but then go to the auction. So, I bet they want to take a white Ford pickup. Just saying. Ooh, I got to quit knocking that light down. It's going to break, you know. I don't know why it's stuck in there. Doesn't want to come out. It's got to go that way. I had a hold of it there. But, anyways, the best. There's a heavy influence of Mennonites around there, and the women's auxiliary, I think they call it, which is mostly Mennonite. That they run the concession stand. Whew. So if you're on a diet, don't want to eat there. Of course, you have your cakes and donuts and whatever, but oh, they have really good chili, really good fireman stew, and it's usually always muddy there. I can remember there being like 3-foot trenches around there. You know, it's in a park too, and you know, when the sale's all done and it dries out, they fix her all up and flatten it back out. But I'm going for the kraut dog. That's a guaranteed thing that I'm going to buy. I don't normally people don't consign very early to get on a sale bill that's advertised, so you pretty much got to show up either, you know, the day before or whatever to see what's there. So yeah, we'll go check it out. I'm gonna try to get out there Friday before I gotta go to a special thing. I'll try to get there Friday so we can do that, because that'll be cool. There we go. I think I'm getting it now. Maybe. Maybe I can spin it out. And I haven't seen, when I try to put a new one of these in, that the new one fits to the same hole. But I wonder if I can I turn that yet? Let's see if I can turn it out. Yeah, but she's definitely broke off behind here. That'll be a short little stubby thing. So I'm sure I'll see lots of my friends at the sale. But there'll be a lot of fellers with straw hats there. But they'll sell, they even sell livestock. They'll sell puppies and chickens and whatever. But some of the stuff is junk. Those people, you swear somebody went down during garbage day, went up and down the roads and got stuff that he thought he could make a buck out of, and they take it there. But like I say, they'll have 4 or 5 auctioneers going the whole time, and they'll raffle off hats, and not raffle, auction off a hat, or just all. It's fun. Had by quite a few, and there's a lot of jibber jabbering going on. So, man, that does not want to come out of there. I'll get her, don't you worry. I'm just being patient. I don't want to break anything else. I got an idea. So me and my dad will go, and like I say, both boys will be going. We need a bigger screwdriver here, certainly. Probably go ping and just fly out of there. Come on. Jeez, oh Pete. Land sakes. And the best part is no buyer's premium. And there'll be, I don't know, shoot, there'll be, I don't know how many people will be there. I bet there's 1,000 numbers, or pretty close to it. I don't. It's not a really good road. It's a good road, but not a really good road that has a lot of parking on it. You know what I'm saying? So they shuttle you up and down the road, but it'll be a couple miles each way. But it's not too bad because they shuttle you. And once in a while, there's a mini mow that does that. So, oh, come on. We'll get her. We just gotta be patient. There we go. See, that's, I don't know. All right. How much you want to bet that we got to drill that hole bigger? I don't know. This is just a Dorman, get out the all parts. Generic universal choke cable, so nothing too crazy. I think it was like $9. I was there getting other stuff and dawned on me. I got to find that switch too that I bought for this. I put it somewhere. Ooh. Fring. Okay. Elbow. Well, you know what? I probably should get that nut on there before I get too far away here. So, if you see me there and you want to, be sure to come up and say hi. Love to chit chat. First, I'd like to get this choke cable to cooperate here. Oh, I've always been in the construction trades. Yeah, look at there. I told you I'd have to drill that. I knew it. Oh, well, maybe. Let's see if I can get it straight. Nope. I was right. Gotta drill a hole. They always said, construction crew, if you're falling out of an airplane, just throw an extension cord or chalk line. It'll always catch on something. So, all right, I'm gonna grab a drill bit and drill it out. Okay, got it on there. Or got the hole drilled at least. So much fun. What's up, buddy? Are they really?
Yeah.
Like on what size difference?
I can't remember, but there's two in the back and the same in the front, and they're a couple inches smaller than the ones in the back.
They're all 20s. What is there, 275s and 245s or something like that? Well, we better change that. Put that in four-wheel drive, we got issues. Okay. Alright, let's get this tightened up. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Alright. Okay, that'll be good there. Alright, let's put this back in there. Turn it on me. Okay, there we go. Okay, that in there good. All right, I want that out just a little bit so it's easier to grip. So, okay. All right, let's start our screws back in here. Can't forget to hook up that oil line. I found it. Why the one in there though? Holes right there. There we go. Just have it had to have it just right apparently.
Never mind, they're both 275.
Okay. Well.
Oh, they're two different tires. So.
Oh, two different.
The front are Mastercraft and the back are
something else. Okay. Mastercraft. I think that's a not same, but owned by the same company as Cooper. I think those are still made in the U.S. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm going to go through all the trouble to get the lights working on this one and all that. I'm just going to get it basically functional choke and then the correct ignition key switch there, or at least a proper one. I should say it's not going to be a complete factory one, but it'll be one. All right. screw is kind of stripped out. So I think we'll finish it off with the vice grips. These don't have to be torqued right down. There, that'd be good there. All right. Let's hook that oil line up before you forget. Okay. Let's see, is that half? Or 7/16? 7/16. Nope. All right. Well, let's go to the other side. Okay. Well, let's get rid of this cord. String, whatever you want to call it. That's a good way to dull your knife. I think the knife's dull already. Before I did this. All right. Gotta get that out of there because that'll bind up on stuff. Broke my tip off my knife not too long ago. Let's see if we can cut my fingers, huh? Yeah. You better do something different here, I think. Keep my fingers away. I got a scar on my hand from a jackknife closing. My hands are kind of dirty. I don't know if that's picking up right there. Yeah, that was quite a few stitches. That was a dumb move on my part too. Jeez, almost knocked you over. Apologize for that. Okay. Alright, that'll move. That's in there. Alright, let's put the knife away. How did I cut my hand? Well, I'll tell you. So, I used to care more about hunting, and there's a group of guys around here that we would do these 3D bow shoots, you know, shooting at three-dimensional targets. Oh, it's kind of, you know, a good way to socialize, and it was a big deal. And you know, practice your archery. And then well, anyways, I was shooting with one of my buddies, and I missed a target, which, you know, happens. But I hit a tree, which that also happens. Well, me being a tightwad, I was able to unscrew my arrow, you know, out of the field tip, but the field tip was stuck in the tree. You know, that 10-cent field tip, at least at that time, or 25 cents, whatever it was. You know, pretty affordable to leave it there, you know. But, well, me being a tightwad, I wanted it out, so I started whittling on the tree to start digging it out, and somehow my knife closed on my hand, and, well, blood started to gushing. So, not one of my best moves, for sure. Okay. I thought I was smelling gas. This is leaking gas out of there. Okay, somehow I gotta run this up here and keep it away from the power source. Oop, just about knocked you over. Alright. I'm gonna stick it right to them vice grips. I don't know if you can still see or not. Alright. I got plenty of cable. I just don't want to run it I don't want it to hit. Don't want it to hit the starter solenoid. If it's out here, it should be all right. I'm thinking. All right, let's see if I can get that in there. Loosen her up a little more. There we go. All right. All right. I know it's too long, but let's test it and see if it'll work first before we cut it. Doesn't want to pull. Do I have that too tight? Do I have it pinched? Is it too stretched? Okay. Loosen it up just a little. See if that helps. I couldn't pull it. All right. Wonder if I got a kink in it or something. Let's try that. Okay, figured it out. I had a kink in it. You know, kind of like a pig's tail. All right, let's see if she'll work now. All right, there we go. All right, much happier with that. Okay, that's too far in. All right. Okay. So I want it out there. There. Okay. Okay, so somebody a while ago on one of my videos way back when pointed out how to cut your choke cable to length. So what you do is you set it up like that right there with your cable in the clamp but not hooked up to the actual choke yet. You pull your choke cable out to the knob out to your desired well, where you think full choke should be. So then you can take it and cut it off like so. Push your choke cable back in. Oop, I don't want it quite that far. There we go. There. Now you can hook it back up. Simple as that. And I'll be honest with you too, it took me a little bit to figure that out, exactly what that guy meant, but I did. So, all right, I'm gonna loosen this up so I can bring it back just a hair, not that much of a hair. Okay, caught on something there. Screwdriver. Okay, let's tighten this baby up. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, now let's try it. Ow, that was my elbow. Wonderful. There. I think that's good. All right, so we got that done. Meow. Some ball's leaking here. I don't know if I should run that. If I run it in there, I definitely. Yeah, that's all right. Mostly talking to myself. Okay, so this should be a 9/16. All right, it's a half. New battery cables. Or should we do the switch first? Maybe we should do the switch first. Those stubby ratchet wrenches are kind of handy. Take that off. Take that out of the way. that didn't hold worth a darn. Okay, I'll get another one of those. Put it on there. Okay, well, I'll do that right now. Okay, let's see if we can get these babies out. That one turned without any issues. All right. Oop. This is a impact screwdriver. You can hit it. Oh, that one's coming out easy too. Maybe somebody's had these out recently. That doesn't always happen. Yep. That one is turning as well. You think we'll get lucky with it? Oh, with the last one? Yep. Okay. I'm going to use the regular screwdriver to finish it off. Okay. I think I've got the water drained out of this one too. We need to put coolant in it too. There's one. Two. Alright, there shouldn't be any lines, just wires. Wires going to the fuel gauge, amp gauge. That should come right over. Okay, set these somewhere where they won't fall off. I think we can get it. We'll have to unhook these. I should have a flat screwdriver on. Oh, it's down there. When do you guys want to grab me that screwdriver? Yeah, I know you're not here. So we'll just use what we got. It feels like there's a nut on the back side of that. Yep, there was. It's amazing the things you'll see in this world. What people do to get by. That's all right. I'm not making fun of it. I just never seen something like that before. All right. What are we catching on? Little everything looks like. Push button switch works. Just gotta wiggle it out, just gently. Gently as you can be. Oh, I see what's caught up. There's a cutout for the throttle. All right, that might be enough that we can get to everything from the bottom. Maybe, oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Wonder why it didn't work. Alright, well, let's at least take this off. This is an OEM switch. It's been on there a day or two. For this tractor to work, I just need an on-off, two-position switch, but that's not what this switch is. You can buy these repopped from all kinds of people out there, parts people, I mean. Even off eBay, I think. All right, there's a wire unhooked. That's this one right here. That's just the dash light. Okay, There's another wire here that's unhooked, and that's probably the other dash light. Just a guess. So what we're gonna do, I think, so I'll change the switch out. We'll hook the batteries up, or run cables to hook the battery up. Then we'll put the switch in here and just make sure everything's working before we put it back in there. We'll unhook the battery again before I put everything, that way I don't have any accidental arcing. So, all right, I gotta go find that switch real quick. Shouldn't be too long. Okay, well, I got the old switch out. Wow, this wiring is interesting to say the least. One of these wires look quite burnt. Yeah, this one right here. So I think I'm gonna replace that one for sure. I'm gonna do that right now. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'll get this all this wiring figured out, what goes where, and yeah, that one goes to this. That one used to go to this. No, it still does. Still does. That is that one right there. That's that wire. This is a push button. So I think this red wire here is this red wire here, which tells the solenoid to go clickety click. And this is where this red one's the power. Okay, yeah, I'm getting it all figured out. So it'll take me some time to do this, so I won't bore you with that. But I won't put it back together until I bring you back. But it's going to take me a few minutes to decipher where everything goes. There's probably 2 extra wires because this wire and this wire here goes to the coil. So there probably used to be a wire that went over there that's probably still on here is my guess. And this yellow wire here that looks like it's in a newer wiring harness. I don't know if that makes sense. That's not the same one there. That one's too big. So I'll figure out where that one goes to, and I'll just get rid of it if it's not being used. So I'm sure I've got a power wire that goes to the switch here somewhere, which might have been that one, who knows, and a wire that goes to the coil, and then this wire here that goes to the solenoid. Them all got to be wired in correctly. So all right, well, I'll get this all deciphered and I'll bring you back. Okay, well, today is April 25th, I do believe, which beginning of the video was probably 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago. I was working on the 602. Well, got back at her. Previous video that you just saw was me working on my G6, newly acquired G6 anyways. But hey, I've got a regular key switch in here and a normal choke cable, and the battery's back there where it's supposed to be. So it's time to fire this one up, but I've got to move this my older Jetstar 3 here out of the way. So this one hasn't ran in quite a while too, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna turn the gas on. I'm sure we're gonna have to choke it. Yeah, buddy. Down a little bit more. There we go. Okay, let's see if this 602 will start, and if it does, we'll take her for a little rip. Okay, I don't remember if I turned the gas back on. I did not. Okay, let's give her a whirl here. Ooh. Neutral. Choke. I don't know if I need to choke it or not. Coming? Nope. Alright. We're just going to turn around anyways. Yep, nice tractor. Hydraulics. Driveway. There she is. Okay, well, boy, she's a nice running and driving tractor. Makes somebody a good tractor. No smoke. Oh. There's no PTO brake on these, I don't believe. But all right, well, there we go. Another project ready for its next stage in its life. So I guess, yeah, anybody's interested, I'm gonna ask 2,500. That's where we're gonna start with it. I mean, it's a nice tractor. we'll see. That's, I don't know, this is probably gonna one I'd have seller's remorse, but I can't keep them all. I'll find another one. There's lots of these that are out there, so we got other projects to work on. But the main reason I'm selling, got tuition payment coming up, so that's why. So anyways, all right, well, I appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you in the next one.